welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie. Today we're going to be doing my first cash stuffing video of April, so welcome. If you're new here, I do 2 cash stuffing videos each month, and I have a playlist for 2025 if you want to check them out. So let's start with the money. I've got 2 stacks. The first stack here is what I budget. So I budget $200 for each of these videos, so that's $400 a month. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. And the second stack here is my rollover money from March. So at the end of the month, I take out whatever cash is left in my wallet. I typically pull out about $200 for the month for small purchases or coffees or whatever. And this is what I have left over. So I've got $10, $11, $12 here. I do look at my $1 bills and I collect certain letters. So this H is one that I collect, but not the L. So I'm going to put the H in my tray and we'll play with that later. So I have $11 here that is going to go into my elephant piggy bank. This is Dolores. And this is where my rollover money goes. That isn't, the certain ones that I collect. And this is money that I will use at the end of the year. I'll unstuff it and use it for my birthday. My birthday is at the very end of the year, and this is just kind of a fun way for me to save money for that. Makes me feel a little less guilty, buying something for myself. And I don't keep track of what I put into Dolores, so it'll be a surprise at the end of the year when I unstuff her. So that's Dolores stuffed from March. Let's set her off to the side, and we can keep moving into the rest of my savings challenges. So the first one, I guess second after Dolores, is my 100 envelope box. So what I do here is I'm gonna grab 4 envelopes for today. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. And we're going to randomize what I put in these. So I take 2 dice, I'm going to roll them, and whatever I get will be multiplied by $5, and that's what I'll put into each envelope. So we got a 2 and a 5, so 2 times 5 is 10. So we'll stick a $10 bill in one of these. And then 5 times 5 is 25, so 25. These are really soft bills. And this money I also don't keep track of. Let's roll again. 2 and a 2, so 2 more 10s. I don't keep track of what I put into these envelopes either. I really enjoy kind of the surprise of it at the end of the year. And so I will unstuff this in December, and the money that I save is used for next year's self-care appointments. So if I want to get my hair done or nails or anything like that, that's what this money goes towards. So we're going to stick these at the back and put my lid back on, and we're done with that. So next we're going to move into my binders. The first one here is my self-care binder. So as I was saying, I use the 100 envelope challenge to populate or fill in these. So I've got one for nails and hair. I do have some appointments coming up this spring, so we'll start to pull more money out of there. But I also have this kind of general catch-up self-care one, and that's what we're going to be working on today. So I roll this rock, paper, scissors dice, and whatever I get tells me how much to put in. So today we got a rock, which is $5. So we'll add that in here. Okay, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, and 6, 106 in self-care, which is great. I just am kind of building it up, and then as I spend from these different categories later in the year, if I need more money, then I can pull from there, or it can roll into next year as well. Okay, so next we've got the rest of my savings challenges in this binder. So the first one is quarterly game. So I just finished Q1 with the end of March, and we played Shut the Box. So I did reallocate that money. So we're going to start a new game, and we're going to play Saveopoly. So I'm really excited about this. I've played in the past, and this is from an Etsy shop called Snow Stamper Budgeting. I can link it down below. So this is one that I was able to print off on my own. It comes with a couple different boards. So there's ones with numbers already filled in. I decided to do the blank one and filled in my own numbers. So we're gonna roll, I think I'm gonna do 4 rolls, and I'm just gonna get my calculator up here on my phone to keep track of the total as we go. So let's see, I've got this little marker. We'll start on go. So there are 3, so 1, 2, 3, so $1. Okay, 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, $2. Another 2, so $3. And the last roll for today is a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, roll again. 2, which is $7 for a railroad. So that came into being $13. I'm going to round up to 15. So I'm going to mark this spot with my paper clip because that'll stay for the next time, and we'll start there and keep moving away around the board. So let's get our $15 to add in as well. And I don't keep track of this. So each time we add, I'm not going to count it up, and at the end of the quarter, we'll be surprised and we can reallocate it, which is, you know, fun. Okay, so next is City Adventures, and I've got scratch off cards for this. So these scratch off cards are from Purple Glimmer Budgets, and it's Clue. So we know it's Miss Scarlet, and we're trying to figure out where she committed the crime. So I think today I'm going to try, let's try the lounge. No, okay, wasn't in the lounge. So I'm going to add $10 for a no. That's different than what the rules say, but I think you can kind of do it however you want. So we're going to add $10 into City, and that gives us a good pile. I will definitely be going to the city in April, so some of this will be spent. We've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93, 10, 15, 16, 17, 317. I typically will bring like $40 or $50. When I go down to the city, I do plan to see my best friend. We will probably like get, you know, dinner or lunch or something. So that'll be helpful to have a little extra here. Next is upcoming trips. So I do have a scratcher for this one, and let's see what we get today. Okay, I got a 12. So again, I always round up. So that'll be $15 going in to upcoming trips, which is great. I do have some travel coming up. I did pull from this. I recently was in Arizona with my husband visiting my in-laws. I did pull some from this, but I actually had leftover remaining, so I put some back in here. So I do have a budget video if you want to check that out, and also a couple of shorts with like cash stuffing and unstuffing if that's your thing. So upcoming trips now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 307. I collect dollars with a C on it for this category. I don't have any this time, so I didn't add any in, but maybe next time I'll have some. Okay. Next is Home Project, and that's where this H dollar is going to go, as well as $10. So I'm going to be adding 11 in today. So let's get this out. And I have this tracker here, so let's find $11 worth of numbers. I guess let's do the 6 and the 5 because they're next to each other, and that's easy. So this side will save $165, and I've got another side that saves $135. I'm saving up for some home projects. They're not like urgent. They're more, you know, cosmetic, but thought this would be a good way to save for it. So now on home project, I've got 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, $67. So that is fab. This isn't, yeah, super urgent. So whenever it's done, it's done. Okay. Next is the $5 challenge. I just did a $5 challenge reallocation, so I'm going to start a new one, and I'm kind of making my own challenge. So today I've got 2 5s, so $10 to put in here, And I have these stickers I thought we could use. I think Snoopy and the Peanuts are super cute. So I've got these different stickers and they kind of are like holiday themed, and then there's some for, you know, whenever. So I thought we could do, each sticker would be worth $5. So I can add 2 in, and since it's April and Easter season, I thought I could do 2 of these Easter themed ones. So I think I'll do this one with Snoopy and the Easter basket full of Easter eggs. So that's 5. And then let's do this one with Woodstock and his pile, her pile. Is Woodstock a girl or a boy of eggs? Cute. Okay, so each sticker will be worth $5, and my goal is to get to $100, and then we will reallocate again. And I do a randomized, like roll with it style if you like those, so check that out. Like I said, I just did one. Okay, moving into holidays. So Easter is fully funded. I will use this money when Easter comes around. That's $50. Memorial Day weekend is fully funded. Anniversary is fully funded. We are working on 4th of July. And I want to add in $30 today. I only have 20s left, so I'm going to add in 40 and take this 10 out. So I need to color in 3 more stars. Let's get my markers together here. Okay, so we now have 20, 40, 60, $80 and 4th of July. My goal is 100, so I've got 20 to go. So that's great. And then we've got friends' weddings. So if I find any B or K $1 bills, they come in here and I work on bundles of 20. I didn't find any B or K dollars this last round, so I don't have anything to add here, but I do have money in my tray to add into the binder. So my friend did set a wedding date, which is very exciting. It's in the fall of 26. So I've got time, and today we're going to be adding in $50. So this is the Iris Budget's Arrow binder. It saves $500, and last time I finished it the first time. So I found this $500, I guess, kind of placeholder. It's Monopoly money that I thought I could use just to kind of show where I'm at. So like I said, I've got $50. Where did my pen go? There we go. To add today. So I'm going to do 2 20s and a 10. So we'll do 20, 20, 10. And we'll just work our way through here. So okay, here's a 20. So like I said, I completed it once. My goal is to complete it 3 or 4 times. Certainly 3 if I can get to 4, that'd be great. The wedding is about an hour away from where I live, so we will get a hotel room, and I know that I'll be involved in the wedding and like in the wedding party and stuff, so I'll be there, you know, probably like a day or 2 early, whatever. So just planning ahead and making sure I've got enough money so that this is an easy yes to attend and be there for my best friend. So that is that for today's savings challenges. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you soon in another savings challenge video. Bye.